U.S. Senator Ben Cardin made a visit to Rockville this week, where he met with council members to fill them in on what's happening in Washington and to hear their concerns. Susan Kenedy was in on that meeting. Susan, what can you tell us?
Sonia, Senator Cardin makes it a point to catch up with members of the council on a regular basis. On this particular visit, the issues range from transportation to global issues. All 9 council members were on hand for the informal lunch meeting with Senator Cardin.
Very much, I really appreciate it. I always enjoy this opportunity.
Where he briefed them on the state of job growth here in the county, the national budget, and of course, transportation.
You know best. When you're planning a transportation project, you can't plan it based upon 6 months. You're doing the Purple Line, you've got to have a commitment that you have a partner as you start doing that. Carter Cities, you have to have a partner. And it can't be a partner for 6 months, it's got to be a partner to get the job done. And that takes multi-year planning.
I want to see happen is a long-term, more robust reauthorization of our transportation funding so that Montgomery County, that has some long-term projects such as the Purple Line and Carter Cities, can plan to get that done during these next few years rather than having to wait and to see whether there's real commitment for a federal partnership.
But not all the discussion focused on Montgomery County issues. Councilmember Roger Berliner wanted to get thoughts from Cardin on the state of world affairs, and his answer was clear.
And you've been so active on foreign affairs. I'm just curious, what do you tell people?
It's a very dangerous time. One is Russia. We all want peace. But if Russia can go unchallenged to use its military to change territorial lines in Europe, we're in extreme danger.
During the meeting, Councilmember Phil Andrews asked Cardin for his take on the gridlock in Washington.
What if you could make any changes that you could make to how Washington works or the things that drive?
And what he would do to change
Washington
that.
Doesn't work. What would you do to change it?
I guess what I would do is put the leaders in a room like this, lock the door, give them no food or water, tell them until they reach the agreement, they can't come out.
With so many government agencies who call Montgomery County home, Cardin says he understands the importance of the success of the White Oak Plan in securing knowledge-based jobs and opportunities here in the county.
It needs a predictable budget. So therefore, if we can give some predictability to the agencies, then the county can really plan on how the expansions will be taking place at White Oak. So, and also to make sure that they have the stable workforce that the county, I think, depends upon from the point of view of its planning. So we're working on a budget, more than just a one-year budget. Let's see whether we can't get rid of sequestration altogether and get a multi-year budget that gives some confidence to the type of growth that we'll see from the federal government.
In Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.